New Den Builds. It's me, it's Skinley, and welcome to another build for Destiny. This is your Solar Titan for the Season of the Wish. Now, I know what you're thinking, Skinley, why are you using Precious Scars? That helmet is ugly as hell, and its ability is not very good. Well, I actually have, just hear me out, I have a good build for this, and it is actually incredibly good. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to look at what we've got for our class. So I take the Hammer of Soul abilities with just balance jump, but we need a throwing hammer, and then you can use whatever grenade you prefer. I prefer solar grenades just because they stay on the ground and last a bit longer, but your aspects are going to be Soul Invictus, because then we get that lovely swirly fire tornadoes that we can use to heal us and our teammates, and does a bit extra damage. And then we want Roaring Flames, because final blows with solar abilities or ignitions increase the damage of your solar abilities, and it stacks up to 3 times, which is great. And then for your fragments, we've got Ember of the Empyrean, which is solar weapon or ability final blows extend the duration of restoration in Radiant, which is great for our build that we're using. Defeat scorched targets, grants melee energy, so again we get our hammer back sooner. Ember of Solace, which is radiant and restoration effects applied to you have increased duration, which again, we're going to be getting a lot of these. And Ember of Mercy, which is when you revive an ally or other nearby allies, you and other nearby allies gain restoration. Picking up a fire sprite also grants restoration. So, as you can tell, we're going to be getting a lot of restoration and radiant effects, because, I don't know if you know this, but this season in Season of the Wish, Precious Scars actually got a buff. Now, before, it used to only do grant you an overshield when you revive your teammates, which, let's be honest, is kind of rubbish. Now, however, it gets final blows with weapons with a damage type that match your subclass energy, create a burst of healing around you that grants allies restoration. After reviving or being revived, you gain an aura that provides overshields to you and nearby allies. So you can see where I'm going with this. So we're pairing this with Tommy's Matchbook, because Tommy's Matchbook is a fast-firing auto rifle that does really good damage, but the downside of Tommy's Matchbook is that it kills you the longer you hold the trigger down. So I know some of you will be able to pick up on this, where we're going with this. Because it's a solar auto rifle, if we get kills with that, because of Precious Scar's new buff, we will start healing ourselves immediately. So essentially, you can hold the trigger down on Tommy's Matchbook and increase the damage over and over and over again without even hurting yourself, because the healing ability on it is outstanding. So I'll take you down into EDZ and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so here we are in the EDZ. Let's find some people to kill. So as you can see, like, I killed one guy immediately, and you get restoration for 4 seconds. Just immediately off the bat. That's incredible. That's really a lot of restoration just for shooting someone. Now, I will say I have used this build for the latest dungeon in the Warlord's Ruin. It works exceptionally well because there's so many ads in that dungeon. So I would strongly recommend using this build, as it's incredibly strong. Because it involves using a lot of this. So like if we hold the trigger down now, because of the restoration, look at the health at the top of the bar. So I could fire the entire clip of Tommy's Matchbook there without even worrying about my health going down past like 1 bar. Like not even 1/4 reduced. And then because the longer we're holding it, the more increased damage that it does. Also, we apply Scorched. When we kill things, we're dropping fire sprites. And then when we pick up fire sprites, we heal ourselves. If you hit anything with your hammers, you generate those solar fire tornadoes to heal you and your teammates as well. So this healing that we're getting also applies to every teammate that's with you. It also applies to blueberries and randos that are around you and not necessarily in your team. So if you're doing the blind well this season, this is an exceptional build. So if you guys want to use this build, go for it, have some fun. I hope you appreciate it. Don't forget to give me a like, a comment, maybe even subscribe to the YouTube channel. I appreciate you, and I'll see you guys Starside. Bye.